It's time to start the show.
I have built a radio telescope, which is a radio receiver and some computer equipment.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing on this Paranormal Tuesday? That's right, guys. I'm going to move this down a little bit. We're getting fancy. We got mics in the whole 9 yards today, guys. That's right. We got double mics kicking it here. Look at that. How's everyone doing on this Tuesday, on this Paranormal Tuesday? That's right, guys. Hopefully no one's getting, you know what? I'm going to stop this right now. No, I'm not. Hopefully no one's picking up any kind of weird echo. I got a little microphone, a little speaker action going on, so hopefully no one's picking up any feedback or anything like that. But I'm ready to bring in this Paranormal Tuesday the right way, and I want to thank everyone for tuning in to It's 420 Somewhere podcast. That's right, guys. Available only on the Daily Dank on our YouTube page and our dailydank.com website. Make sure you're checking that out, guys. If it's your first time tuning in, blow up those comments, guys. Make sure you let us know. We've been known to give out prizes just randomly. And actually, at the end of this show, we're going to have a smoker's prize pack, guys, that we're going to be giving away at the end of this video. That's right. So make sure you stay tuned all the way through. So on this Paranormal Tuesday, what we're going to be getting into is we're going to keep it a little local, like we have been lately, and we're going to talk about the Nevada Madman. That's right. This guy roams the desert all cooped out. Who knows if he's on meth, if he's on bath salts, who knows what's going on out there in the desert. But we are definitely going to be looking into the Nevada Madman and all the lore about him. Very, very cool stuff. But we're going to get in. Man, I got this little, I got the speaker going so I can hear it, and there's like a slight delay, and it throws me off a little bit. Hopefully you guys aren't picking any of that up. And it doesn't look like you are. All right. So at the top 5 at 420, we got the top 5 classic job fails. That's right. These are guys who are showing off at their job. They're thinking they know a little more than they probably do. And things go crazy. That's right, guys. Things get a little nutty on the job site. What kind of jobs have you guys had that things have gotten a little crazy? Blow up those comments. Let me know. I told you guys about when I worked at the Pioneer. This is old Pioneer when I was a teenager, and I had that guy slipping me the note in the restroom saying that he would give me the best if you know what I mean. I've told that story before if I got to tell it again, but hey, what are some of the craziest things that happened to you on the job? I know Bad Culinary Kitchen has some story. Ed S., I know you got some kitchen stories. Teresa Deller, Teresa Mitchell, I know you guys got some stories. So go ahead and blow those up. All right, guys, we're going to get into the top 5 at 420 right now. Oh, and it's a good one. Just wait for it, guys. Here we go. All right, guys. And boom goes the dynamite. All right. Top 5 at 420. This is what you've been waiting for all day, guys. Number 5. Oh, who hasn't done this? Oh, I haven't done that. Oh, we need to watch that again. Watch this. And I don't think, is it water? Because I don't think he broke any of them. That's lucky. All right, number 4, guys. Here we go. Oh, what could go wrong here? Because those are built sturdy, right? Gutters are built so sturdy. And, oh, he nailed himself in the head with it. Oh, that was the best. Not that he fall, that he freaking gave himself a lump on his head. All right, let's see this. Hey, Bree, film this. That was probably his crush. Hey, Bree, film this. All right, let's see. I got to see it. And here he goes. Hey, Bree, film this. Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh, he just fell on his not face. And look, stuff is still falling. All right, number 2, guys. Oh, man. What? Oh, shit. Oh, we got to see that again. That was crazy. He went through a fence. Probably not a good idea when things are balanced like that. Watch this. Watch this guy go through this fence. Boom! Oh my God, that's insane. Oh, hopefully he's all right, man. I feel kind of bad laughing at him. What was that on Gone in 60 Seconds? And the guy goes through the wall in the car. He's like, "Are you okay? Are you sure? Because you just went through a wall." All right, number 1, guys. And here's our hero. Let's see it. All right, we got some bonus rounds for you here, guys. I did a string of 3, the 3 extras. I didn't make the cut, but here we go. All right, what could go wrong here? Oh, not what you want to see on the job site. All right, look what. Oh, this poor bastard. Oh, damn. Talk about surfing. Oh, and he walks away. Oh, how lucky. And we got to end it with this, guys. All right. Oh, man, those are good. I love me some classic job fails, man. Oh, I think we're going to get back to a little theme park action tomorrow on Weed Wednesday. We'll find, you know what, maybe we'll do the top weed fails again. We haven't done that in a while. But let me blow up. It's getting ready close to 420, guys. Let me know what you guys have gotten this week. What strains are you getting ready to pull out and stuff in that bong, stuff in that blunt, stuff in that pipe, whatever you guys got. Who's got those baby Jeters? Who's got prison shorties? Oh man, there's all sorts of them out there. Let me guys know. Let me know, guys, and we'll blow it up. Oh man, I'm still. I went and picked up I forget what brand it was, but it's the Space brand. I got it from THC. Woo, it's really, really good. And they actually had Shatter. But with that being said, guys, that shouldn't matter because it's 420! Dance, babies, dance. Dance, babies, dance. Dance, babies, dance. Puff, puff, pass. Whoa. How is everyone's 420 doing? You guys see the sweat stains on my hat? That's how you know it was a good one. What are your some favorite? What are some of oh man, what are some of your favorite 420 moments, guys? Where do you like to be? What would be your ultimate 420 moment? Yeah, you know what? That's a great question. What would be your ultimate 420 moment? The ultimate relaxation, the ultimate moment of thinking of nothing, whether you be on a beach, you be on a cruise ship, maybe you're in the desert, Joshua Tree, some mythical place, blow up those comments. Let me know what your dream 420 experience would be. I'm curious I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. That's right, guys. Oh, as you can see, we're back here at Desert Dream Studios. We're going to be trying to do a few more in here. I think I got all the rigmarole figured out. Is that still acceptable to say? I don't know. Things change so quick in today's world. But hey, it's Paranormal Tuesday, guys. Speaking of things that aren't acceptable, is Paranormal Tuesday. That's right. And we are looking at something unacceptable is the Madman of Nevada desert. That's right. We're going to be joining our friends at Mojave Paranormal. I always get that wrong. The Mojave group, they show, I'm going to put a link to their channel in the description because they got some great stuff. We've been picking them apart like a bunch of vultures. Just picking the good stories off, but man, they got some great stuff on here. We're gonna share it, man. It's great. That's what people post videos for, is for other people to watch. So definitely, we're gonna get into that right about now, guys. So here we go on Paranormal Tuesday. We got the Nevada Madman. All right, here we go, guys.
What leaves strange tracks? Likes to rip the jawbones off of cows and horses, and maybe even human. Don't know? Don't worry. He's on his way.
The Nevada Madman. Mojave Mysteries. That's what they're called. Very, very good channel. Highly recommend it. Go check it out, guys.
If you've ever been to the desert, you know it's magic. And it can change you. It can make you more spiritual. It can make you crazy. But can it make you into a monster? In the 1860s and 70s, out in the central desert area of Nevada, ranchers were dealing with what today might be termed cattle mutilations. Although at the time, it wasn't just cattle being killed, but all sorts of domestic animals, cows.
Oh, at that time, man, people didn't mess around with their farms. That was their livelihood.
The bodies were found
man.
horribly mangled,
around,
jaws ripped off,
shooting you
the
dead.
skin or hide pulled off, and huge chunks of meat or internal organs removed. There were never any tooth or claw marks, just the work of someone, or something, with incredible strength and a violent fury. And there were rumors of
just
tracks,
like rip them apart and take their organs?
tracks. Not particularly large, but definitely bipedal. Plus the screams. Loud animal-like wails and roars coming from out in the
Manic or
darkness and
monster.
echoing across the
Maniac or
desert.
monster.
Locals called it the work of the wild man. But what kind of wild man?
So it'd be like a feral guy? Oh. Oh, there we go. Let's go back. So, what do you guys think so far? Like, just it kind of sounds like a chupacabra to me, but in a man form. I don't know. It could be a feral guy. You know what I mean? Who's to say? Like, haven't they found feral kids like out in the desert, out in the woods, and that kind of stuff? Like, just have left to fend for their own needs, and they just become kind of feral. It might be something like that. Who knows? You know where it's headed, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. Maybe it's a feral guy. Weird that it's such a I don't know. No weapons, no claw or tooth marks. So be interesting to see like how he's doing all this and what's going on. All right, let's get into the next part, guys.
Now, as you've seen in some of my other episodes, in the Old West, the idea of a wild man could encompass a lot of things. It could be someone suffering from mental illness, a lunatic, or a rancher who had, say, lost his family to sickness or attack, or a miner who'd spent way too much time alone. It can bring on all sorts of psychosis.
So more of a mental
it can
illness
also mean
than like a
some
wild man
creature that people don't know. And in this case, do we have a little of both? Because as you'll see, the story goes like this. An article appeared in the Marin Journal in California that told of the wild man of Nevada, but also included an eyewitness account. Actually, there were a few eyewitnesses, as it concerned a group of hunters who had decided to head into the desert and surrounding mountains to try and put a face to a name, as it were. The men, along with a string of horses and some fierce hunting dogs, trekked through the wilds for 2 days looking for any signs or clues. They found none.
Oh, wow. They
But
didn't
an
find
interesting
anything.
fact
Those trackers were
was
probably
that they were under the
top-notch
impression that their quarry was a man who must have escaped from a lunatic asylum or local mining camp.
A feral, dangerous
they had been told
lunatic.
that a wild white man lived in those peaks, and so he must be the bloodthirsty rascal they were after. On the third night, a night when the full moon lit up the entire area about their camp, things got interesting. Having tied up their horses, stacked their arms, and finished dinner, the men were sitting around the fire with their dogs, talking and smoking, when the sound of brush cracking and limbs breaking alerted them to something approaching their camp.
Ooh. So what are you guys thinking so far about the feral? You think it's just like a feral man who's like kind of a little crazy? Or does he have superhuman strength? Or is he like, what's that movie? It was the sequel to Unbreakable, Split, where that guy has multiple personalities and he becomes this like creature thing. If you guys haven't seen Split, I know it's not Movie Monday, but man, if you guys have not seen Split, you guys should. Very, very good movie. Great acting, amazing acting. Yeah, definitely check that out. But what do you guys think? You think, I mean, someone could live out in the woods so long? This is a stoner podcast, so let's get into some stoner shit, guys. Let's start talking some stoner fucking shit. All right. What do you guys think? Who's super high right now? Because we're going to fucking blow some minds right now. Who thinks that someone could live feral and not know any better, away from society, and get new instincts, new strengths, new senses? How possible is this? Lennon, I know Lennon has an opinion on it. I know for a fact. Teresa Deller, you guys throw your opinions on that because I'm super interested in this. All right, guys, we'll get into our next piece right now.
Rising to meet the visitor, the men were shocked when something boldly stepped out of the scrub and stood directly in front of them in the moonlight and glow from the fire. These are the eyewitnesses' exact words.
It'll be interesting.
We had a splendid view of the object. It is undoubtedly a white man, about 40 years old, nearly covered by a long coat of fine hair, and in his appearance not at all startling. He carried in his right hand a huge club, and in his left a rabbit or some other small animal.
So like a caveman.
He caught sight
almost.
of us almost instantaneously as the moon shone out, and with a scream like the roar of a lion, and brandishing his club, dashed past the camp and attacked the horses in a frenzy of madness. The men tried to get their guns, but the wild man had already stampeded the horses and driven them off, chasing after them into the night, screaming and howling. The hunters then tried to get their huge dogs to go after the thing, but they absolutely refused. And even kicks and blows from their owners couldn't get them to leave the safety of the fire. They were terrified.
I'm assuming they're like hunting dogs too, man. They usually go after anything. They decided to stay
put until dawn and spent the rest of the night listening as the wild man circled their camp, repeatedly breaking limbs and sticks and howling like a wild animal. In the morning, figuring he had gone and needing to find their horses,
primal.
The men began following the trail. 2 miles down the hill, they found one of the horses, hideously mutilated but still alive. The hunter who wrote the account had to shoot the poor animal because it was his own saddle horse. And after trekking another 6 miles and eventually rounding up the rest of their string, they went after the wild man.
Do you know what kind of strength it would take to mutilate a horse?
He had left a string of tracks, human-like, but with a strange broad shape and very deep. These they followed out into the open desert for another 3 miles, when they petered out near a large cave in some deep rocks. No one, apparently, had the desire to follow him into the cave.
It reeked of death and decay.
And now, just before the exhausted men gave up the hunt, the main author of the report found something that for him solved the mystery. This is how the hunter ended his story. The trail ended abruptly at the entrance of a cave, and finding a set of soldier's buttons and a dime dated 1841 leads me to the conclusion that he is a man lost from Fremont's command in 1846, or near to that time. And that is how the article ends.
That's weird. I don't know if I'm buying that.
Now, for those of you who aren't students of American history, John C. Fremont was an American explorer and military officer who led several expeditions into the Southwest and the West in the early 1840s. And the idea here from our eyewitness is that this creature, or someone who became a creature, was a deserter from one of his expeditions. But does that hold water?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now, the article I referenced was written 30 years after Fremont's last expedition. So for a deserter to lose his clothes, yeah, okay. To grow hair all over his naked body?
Who's to say that the Neanderthal guy didn't kill
which is just about the last place you'd want to do that? What about developing the strength to pull the jawbone off of cows or horses?
Yeah, exactly.
His lion-like roar. And the fact that dogs wouldn't follow him. If you're making a list of you-know-who, this guy sure fits the bill. Something or someone that's been reported since Native American times right up till today. I'm M.L. Behrman. I'll see you next time.
Interesting, guys. All right. So, I'm guessing that he's kind of hinting that it could be a Bigfoot-esque creature. It sounds very primal, very primate to me, like very caveman. And I'm not saying a caveman got left over. It's the missing link, everybody. But I mean, man, if you're raised feral like that, who knows how many generations that might go back, and kind of crazy. The wild man of Nevada. That's right. The Nevada desert. I've seen a couple wild men coming out of those casinos before. Not quite like that, but oh man, they look a little nutty coming out after a 12-hour gambling spree. All right, guys. So that was our Paranormal Tuesday, the Nevada Madman. Very, very cool stuff. Big shout out to Mojave Mysteries. for providing us that video. We appreciate it. Very, very cool stuff. All right, guys, how's everyone doing out there? I'm actually out and about. I'm at the studio now, but I'm going to try to hit up for next Tuesday, Paranormal Tuesday, the Area 66. It's out in Yucca. It's like a UFO dome museum type thing. Very cool. It's out here in Arizona, like I said, on the way to Kingman. If you're taking the back way from Havasu, it's called Yucca. I'm going to stop in there to get some of that. And we're finally, hopefully, I'm trying to get a hold of Paul again. I lost my Facebook, my Messenger, and so now I'm trying to get it all back. So I'm going to try to get a hold of Paul and see about getting him on the podcast so we can wrap up our our Needles UFO crash. That's right. We're going to have Paul, the first-hand witness on it, guys. We just ran into some technical difficulties. All right. So tomorrow, guys, we got Weed Wednesday, which I'm super excited about. Finally going to get to that Mike Tyson joint, that Mike Tyson pre-roll, guys. I haven't touched it. It's been sitting there. And I got these really cool infused drink maker kit that we're going to go ahead and give a whirl to. I still want to get with one of you guys. Everyone's winning these magic butter kits, so I want to get with one of you guys and do a demo. We can film it. Very, very cool. Hey, again, if it's your first time watching, make sure you're blowing up these comments. We've been known to give away stuff to just randomly to people. Speaking of giveaways, who's ready for the giveaway? Today, guys, I'm going to give away a smoker's pack. That's right. We have palm leaf. These are some pre-rolls. These are not pre-rolls. These are hand-rolled. These are wraps. So when you do your blunts and stuff, these are really, really excellent. As your instructions on what to do in the back, you will enjoy this. We got a couple stickers. These are from Dime Bags. These are from the Champ Show. You got two of them there, and we're going to throw in a backwoods ashtray. Look at that. So that's your prize pack today, guys. And what are you going to do to get entered to win? We're not going to just give it away to the first person. I'm going to give it away tomorrow on the podcast. But how are you going to get it? How are you going to get entered to win? Ooh, that space bud that I bought is an astronaut bud. It's out of this world. I will have to throw up the strain. So what you're going to do to get entered to win is you're going to hashtag the Daily Dank. That's right. All one word. Hashtag the Daily Dank. And a hashtag is the number sign. For us old school people, it was the pound sign back in the day, and now it is hashtag. So you're going to hashtag the Daily Dank, and on tomorrow's podcast, we're going to give this sucker away to someone who commented today. That's right, guys. All right, I'm going to get out of here, get this thing uploaded and off into you guys. Hey, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, guys, bingo. We're going to be having weed bingo. We had it last week. It went off really, really good. We do it via Zoom. Hey, if you're interested and you want to get a bingo card, you're going to reach out to Teresa Deller. You can reach out to her on Facebook or on the Daily Dank Facebook page, or you can email info, I-N-F-O, at rebelfilms.net. That's right. And that's how you're going to get some bingo cards. We're going to give 2 away per person, and we're going to, maybe 3. We're going to give 2, and then we'll do 3 games. However it works out, we're going to play 3 games of bingo, and we're going to have some really, really cool prizes, guys. So make sure you jump on that. Hey, appreciate everyone tuning in. Hopefully this was a fun Paranormal Tuesday for you. I had a blast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you're hitting the dailydank.com. Check out all the merch and crazy stuff we got over there. And we will see you tomorrow on Weed Wednesday on It's 420 Somewhere podcast. We'll see you guys.